It's week 7 of the National Football League, and we'll see Zaire Franklin.
From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart on the call in this one. Brock, a couple of running backs down on the field. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Indy. Here's a return from the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick, who unfortunately had that rookie season cut short at just 4 games. Good to have him back from Florida, Anthony Richardson.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here he's got to play some clean ball.
They're set up at the 35 now. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Finds his man, Downs. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. They give to Taylor, right side. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They'll run here following the penalty. And this one does not go far. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. That throw behind his intended target.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. They'll be led out by the 5th-year lefty out of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Achane again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Tua off the play fake. And the Colts get to him. He goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3-and-out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind, And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And he's continuing a great start to the season. You can see currently pacing the NFL in rushing yards. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. He's on the move. Now he takes it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That play good for 17 and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Over the middle, caught. Complete pass. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Taylor. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. They go again with Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
4th down's going to bring out Matt Gay and the Colts field goal unit for the first time. It's a 36-yard look for him. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Complete to Beckham. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Colts adding the man to the secondary here. 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Oh, he's in trouble. He'll go down. The Colts got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Back deep for the Colts is Anthony Gould. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Colts will take over. They're set up at the 35 now. Straight ahead, it's Penny. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. Blast through midfield. Inside the 30. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts stretch their early lead to 9. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And the Colts get to him. He goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another try following the sack. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. Decent gain here, but short of the first. And on 3rd down, the Colts going with the nickel here. Blitz coming, Tua. Complete beyond the marker. Rolling into enemy territory. Tyreek Hill. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins face a 4-point deficit. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
You know, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 3. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Colts and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's complete to Pittman. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Got a man open across the field, complete. He's taken down at the 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action with Richardson. Throwing deep for the end zone. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll throw again. Richardson rifles it, and it's caught. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They give to Penny up the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Pittman's got it. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Hauled in by Downs. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Pass caught along the sideline by Mitchell. He almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and goal for Richardson. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a 9-point advantage. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Gay to add the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Dolphins and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down. 2 now from the gun. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Going play action, Tagovailoa. Achane reels it in. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. Here's Tua again. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, a give to A-Chain. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Colts as they get somebody out there to tend to him. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Able to find A-Chan. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Here's A-Chain up the middle. Room to the right. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Running this one left. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Oh, option play now. He's headed right side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Running forward, it's A-Chan. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. It's the Dolphins with only a yard to go here on 3rd down. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. 4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. A good defensive play breaks that one up. And now they face 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Finds Woods. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down throw here from Richardson. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Into traffic, complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll get them enough for a first down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here's Richardson. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go, and that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. Here's Matt Gay for the Colts field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he'll get it up to the 27. We're to the halfway point from Indianapolis with the Colts out in front at the break. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo. And it's the Bills who lead that one late in the second quarter. Josh Allen has a touchdown pass. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Jamar Chase with a touchdown reception from Joe Burrow. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. And this one going the visitors' way, as the Texans have the lead in that one. It's C.J. Stroud with a couple of touchdown passes. We saw a strong first half out of the mobile quarterback, Anthony Richardson. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead. These two teams heading out of the tunnel, and we're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate?
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. He fields it from the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the third. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
That heater is going to fall to the turf.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Punt meets him at the 28. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And they'll get ready to go on offense. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Richardson back to throw. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball.
Dolphins are on him, and it's blocked. Live ball gathered up inside the 25.
There was some vulnerability right up the middle. A punter's nightmare, and that's exactly where they attacked. Pressure got through, got a straight shot at the punter, who couldn't get it off in time.
The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I love the thought there and the idea. Get your guy in space. But he can't make anything happen until he catches it cleanly first.
Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain for them on 2nd and goal, and now they need 8 on 3rd. Now 2 at a throw. That one going to go against the D.
Pass interference. Defense.
So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Running it after the penalty. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Dolphins shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. Straight ahead with Taylor. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they limit this to a minimal gain to around the 34. They get it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4.
To throw, Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That's good for 7 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A give left side to Taylor. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding. Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Throwing now, Richardson. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Richardson. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
They'll throw again. Richardson. Forced out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
The Colts are ready for the punt. And he's going to try to avoid having a second one blocked here. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And they were not blessed with the short field they got on their prior drive. This one is a world away as they begin deep on their own side. 1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Still first down.
Tua looking to throw. And he's tackled for no gain.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second down carry for Achan. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Tua now from the gun. It's out. That's a live ball. Bouncing near the goal line. And a defender's on it. This is a touchdown. The Colts grow their lead off the turnover. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I can hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
But that quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
That one right down the middle, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Return coming from the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Miami offense headed out there now. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Completes this one to Hill. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Tagovailoa on first down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They run the counter to Achane. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. That's taken at the 15. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it'll be their football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now a run with Taylor. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They're now set for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. And the pressure brings him down, but wait just a second. I see a flag, gonna have to sort this one out.
Holding, offense.
Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That run gets him 7. It's going to bring up 3rd and 12.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 12.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Colts have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through the 4th. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. Not on the same page with his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They'll send out the punting unit. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. He's got this at the 27. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. They'll start the drive with Achane. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 39. Able to find Achane.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws. Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. Begins his return at the 16. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Colts returning their offense and this running back to the field. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action, right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball to go right over their head.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Catch made by Mitchell. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense to the line for second down.
At the 44-yard line.
Play action with Richardson. Bails out of the... And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Still on his feet. Oh, he's going to run for it.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown and field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Got a man open across the field, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They bring the tight end in motion. 2nd and 4. Oh, he's in trouble. He'll go down. The Colts got him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that sack.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Back to throw, Tua. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Taylor again. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They go again with Taylor. Escapes a defender. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Trying to push this past the marker. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive. On 1st down, it's Richardson. He brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts have likely locked up the win right there. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now the Colts leaving the offense out there. They're going to try for 2.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They toss it right. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, 2 left on the table there. Forget the goal line, Brock. They barely got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, to me right there, Kate, that's a sign this defense did their homework, studied their tendencies. Yet no way that running back was going to get that one in, not with that force of the defense coming at him.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. First down, here's Tua. He's got it, room to run. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Beckham there to grab it. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd and 13. He puts some power on a deep one left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's loaded another one up. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. So that brings up 4th and long. Here's Tagovailoa again. He's looking deep once again. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with the 4th down stand.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
the home teams, and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts moments away from their 4th win of the year. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the gun, Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
1 yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to make the advantage 22.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Back out runs their offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Tunga Vailoa. This finds Mostert.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium. And
by a man, and now he's in the clear. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And he's going to cross for the score. They trim that deficit down to 14. Defense perhaps a little too worried about the pass there, partner, and as a result, they're able to run it in for 2.
It really becomes a numbers game down here. And you see a lot of teams employ this, right? If there's numbers there against the pass, we're going to be committed to running. If they stack the box, we got to be willing to throw it. In this case, it was a numbers advantage and the simplest path for 2 points.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And that's covered up by the Colts. And that should be our final highlight from this one. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the 1st quarter, the 2nd quarter, 3rd quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the 4th.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Straight ahead, it's Penny. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Taylor now up the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And they'll take a knee. The defense takes its third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. And they'll kneel this down.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
And he's going to take a knee. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.